Welcome to the Sippin Truth, everybody. We got a great episode today. Enjoy.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but taste. A journey into a wondrous land where flavor takes on a new meaning. That's the signpost up ahead. Your next stop, the Sippin Truth. Imagine, if you will, a realm where the ordinary becomes extraordinary, where the simple act of consuming food becomes a test of endurance, a measure of one's bravery. Have you ever wondered what it's like to face a lineup of the hottest sauces known to mankind? Our brave souls today will embark on a fiery quest, navigating through a gauntlet of scorching sauces, each more intense than the last. In this culinary twilight, there is no turning back, only the searing heat of the unknown. With each bite, they'll delve deeper into the heart of the flame, their resolve tested, their palates scorched, but their spirits undeterred. Brace yourselves for an adventure into the world of the Hot Ones Challenge, where reality blurs with the surreal, and every drop of sauce brings us closer to the Sippin Truth. Fact or fiction? Join us and decide for yourself.
Listen, you said I looked good. Well, maybe
I
look good regardless of that.
Yeah.
Maybe look better. We got it. We got it.
Okay.
Well.
Here we are.
Look who invited me here, man. You guys did. And what a mistake that was.
Glad to be here.
Are you?
But it's my apartment, and I'm glad to be here. But I'm also glad that you're here, Brendan, because I know that you were feeling sick a little bit. So I'm grateful that
I was.
Yeah. But here we are, Kanan and Anna, and
Brendan.
Oh, Brendan. Who does not go by BB, by the way. That was a name that was given to me. I didn't ask for it. It's not really
for the listeners at home, if you haven't listened to our most recent podcast, there was a diss track that has been #1 on the Apple Music charts for quite some time now.
Yeah.
And I formally want to apologize, Brendan, because I feel like
Why are you apologizing? We're not apologizing.
I want to apologize to the man because, well, I'm done making diss tracks. That's all I'm going to say. Producer's booing me. The producer of our own show is booing us. Us, Anna, not just me.
I want to say that has been the talk of
The
LA
town.
County for a very, the last few weeks.
Yeah, there was a news article. There was a billboard.
Yeah.
I had to take it down.
Music video, TBD. I think it's just getting started.
I'm like, it's over, guys. And she's like, we're just ramping up, baby.
That's fine.
Cool.
I'm
However
pulling
you
a
wanna-
J. Cole right now, and I'm just kind of pulling out of this.
That's fine. You're allowed to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And listeners, I am a coward. So, but what are we here to do today? What's our goal here?
Yeah. You guys looked at me. We are doing the Hot Ones Challenge, hosted by yours truly, Brendan,
Yes.
a.k.a. Moosey, a.k.a. Sunset.
Sunset Moosey on a good day.
And for those who are unfamiliar with Hot Ones is a really fun show where they bring people of interest on to eat going from the lowest Scoville level to the highest Scoville level of hot wings or hot sauces on wings. And they ask them very vulnerable questions all while they're eating these hot wings, right?
Yeah.
And I will be hosting it. I will not be participating. I will not be eating any of the wings. But these two, we're going to learn a lot about these two tonight as they go on this very...
Excuse me.
Thank you, Kanan.
Haven't even started.
As we go on this very brave journey together. We have our twisted teas. We have our wings. We have our cauliflower wings.
For those of you who are keeping track of Anna, and you know she doesn't eat meat, we have cauliflower wings for Anna, and I have boneless wings, just normal chimkin for myself. So without further ado, let's do the first one, huh? What do you think, eh?
All right.
Yay.
So this first sauce of the evening, it is the Hot Ones chili maple.
Yeah.
Some would say it tastes like chili maple, and it's got a Scoville level of 1600, and that's how we're kicking the night off.
This is a liquid. I could drink this. I probably.
Wow.
I want to. Let's
You
get
won't.
shots.
You won't drink it.
We'll see how
You
we're
won't do
feeling. I kind of want to. I don't even want to put it on a wing. I just kind of want to.
Okay.
Good for you, dog.
Anna,
Okay, I
Your
will.
turn.
I
Anna,
guess.
you were concerned that Kanan was gonna pussy out
I'm
and
no
not
wimp.
have any
I'm no
hot
wimp.
sauce on this shit
I would-
beforehand.
yeah.
Well, no, I just wanted to make sure it was fair in all respects.
All is fair in love and hot sauce.
Okay, here we go.
All right. So how this will work now is I will ask the question. You will eat your wing.
I mean, do we?
Oh wait, no. You guys eat the wing first, and then I
Yeah,
ask the
yeah,
question.
yeah,
My
yeah.
bad.
Okay.
I feel like I need more on here.
You want to cheers?
Yeah. Cheers.
Here we go.
Sip it up.
Oh wait, do I have to eat the whole thing? Eat it.
There's no rules. There's no rules.
That's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Feeling good. 1600 Scoville. We're starting off small. Starting off low. Okay.
Okay, now
That wasn't.
that wasn't necessary.
That was just.
There. All right.
That
There's
was a
more
lot for
flavor. There's more flavor.
So if he's gonna start that way, that means every single one here.
He's got
Yeah.
fucking.
I mean,
no, I
yeah.
agree. That's
Yeah.
we have to keep it consistent.
Yeah.
There's the flavor I was missing, but I needed more. That's really it's chili maple, so it's like spicy, sweet a little bit,
Nice.
a little bit of a kick.
Nice.
That's good.
You got a question?
Yeah, I
Sorry.
do. Anna, the first question's for you.
Okay.
You've been a hero to your community for a very long time.
That is right.
How has your role as a hero to the community evolved over the years? And what inspired you, and Kanan, feel free to answer this as well, what inspired you to start the Sippin Truth?
Yeah, I think me being
great.
an extrovert wanted to help my dear friend over here be more of an extrovert. I feel like
That's the hero in you
Yeah,
talking,
that's the
yeah.
hero, and we've given we've given so much back to the community by doing all these things. It's like gifts to the community.
Like
That's
what?
true.
Like what? What have you given back to the
like
community?
the disc. The community loved that, and the community was involved. Like not like us, like Kendrick when he came to Compton and did that big video and he included everybody. That was a
remember
gift,
that.
and everybody was so happy. We gave back to the community.
That's an interesting comparison you just made. You made the diss track that you used the AI, the section, the British section.
Oh,
of
the
yeah,
salty thing is scummy.
yeah.
Yeah.
That you had
Technically,
AI
I
help you make.
used my voice, and then I used speech like a speech thing to convert my speech to sound more like a British man.
Gotcha.
But you're right. You're
It's
right.
interesting that you just compare the two, though. That the pop out concert that really brought the entire city together.
Yeah.
Anna, we
For
can't
this.
disrespect our host like this, okay?
I wasn't disrespecting him. I was just
I
saying.
feel a little disrespected. It's fine. Let's go ahead and move on, guys.
Oh,
Thank you.
God.
That was a great answer.
Well, I didn't get there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go for it, Kanan. Go for it.
So what Anna said.
Say,
All
Where are
right.
your gloves? You only have one glove on? You're Michael Jacksoning it?
Yeah, right here.
Oh my god.
All right.
Well, no, I actually have an answer.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry.
I know for me, like, I've been trying to embrace a lot of the why not this year and just trying to do things outside of my comfort zone. And Anna loves getting me out of my comfort zone. So I like being kind of motivated and pushed in a way that lets me kind of, go outside of what I would normally maybe second guess or say no to. So that includes like Coachella or something where I've never done. I'm like, but doing experiences like that, it's just been beautiful.
Yeah.
Changed my life.
And we get to share those experiences with
Oh.
everybody else who then want to do those things with us.
But also like even the 5K and stuff and the exercising, like now I'm kind of, I texted Anna maybe like
You're
a
looking
few
forward
days
to it.
ago. I'm like, okay, when's the next one? Because I feel myself like I need to start doing more.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot
I
of
miss
fun.
being active,
Yeah.
which is something I never thought I would ever say in my
I know,
life.
right?
Sorry, but go
No,
on.
no, that was great. That was a very my heart was
So I'm
warmed.
your hero, technically, right?
Leo
Both you
is
are-
my hero.
both-
No, I'm just kidding. Yes, Anna, we are each other's hero. I think
Oh,
I'm saying that for her. I'm
that was
her
so
hero.
sweet.
Cut the camera.
All right. Well, next we have.
All right.
Yeah,
Next,
go ahead.
we're moving on to the Hot Ones Buffalo Hot Sauce, which is a Scoville level of 1800.
Okay, so this one was 14,
16.
16. Oh,
We're just climbing the ladder.
a walk in the park. But
It's
this
a
one's
tiny little.
this one's more sauce than liquid for sure. Just gonna.
Yum.
I feel like you're trying to show off here, and we don't need to do all that.
Hey, show off. I need to be consistent, okay? Especially when it gets to the later ones. You're gonna see with me, consistency is everything.
All right, here we go.
All right,
Cheers.
dink it and sink.
That's just like a classic buffalo
Yeah,
sauce.
classic buffalo.
Classic Buffalo is my favorite.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's great.
In case
Yeah.
you were like wondering for like my birthday party in the future or something like that.
Yeah.
Buffalo is my favorite.
I will plan that. I
Thank
will
you.
make sure. Yes.
Thank you,
So
brother.
the bomb it is for
I
him,
appreciate
right?
What?
All the wings we have, the bomb for him.
Oh my god.
Do not give me the bomb, dude.
Do you have a question for me?
Yeah, I do.
Sorry.
Kanan, after listening to several of your diss tracks,
Oh god.
some, not everyone, but some may call you a poet. Do you agree with this statement?
A poet.
A poet. Got hot sauce on your
Yeah, you wanna lick your lip?
beard there.
But not in a sexual way.
Nice.
You said it as I was doing it in a sexual way.
That made me feel good.
Do I consider myself a poet? I mean,
You didn't even know it.
yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm like the best at writing rhymes. I think sometimes, I get inspired, but I think, I think I've always been artistic in some way. So, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Have you like branched beyond writing diss track? Like, is is poetry something you've ever like written or
No. Oh, well,
looked at?
yes. Actually, yes. I used to. So when I was in college, I did a lot of. I was a communications major, so I did do classes that involved, creative thinking and writing poetry. And
Because you're quite good at it. That's why.
Am I?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Some of the
Yeah.
the world hasn't heard all the diss tracks you've written, but
Yes.
I'm fairly certain I've heard most of them, if not all.
Yeah.
And you are quite good at wordplay, and you are quite good at putting, sort of more complicated concepts together within that wordplay.
I see. Maybe it was just discouragement in college because I would, be writing poetry and no one would say anything. And they would, So I was like, oh, maybe I'm just not good, and so, maybe it's
I think maybe they were just jealous.
that.
That's typically
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I appreciate that. I think for me, intentionality is everything. So when it comes to, creating anything, if you're intentional behind it, if it's good, great. But if not, it's still fine because it's still you. But luckily, I'm glad you liked it.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't.
I haven't
Well,
liked it at all.
Okay.
I can
My-
just
my-
I can just recognize the talent. That's
Yeah, sure. I
Yeah.
get that. Separate the artist from the art. You can appreciate the art, but the artist could go to hell.
yeah.
Yeah.
No. You're
The
one of
art fun. Artist fuck you.
Fair enough.
If you can get under somebody's skin like that, then I think you should know.
Well,
Am I under his skin though?
Yeah, for sure.
Nothing's under this
Listen,
skin.
buddy, you're one of the most creative people I know. So keep
Is
up
that
with the
true?
work. Oh, yeah.
I feel bad high fiving you when I got hot sauce
That's
everywhere.
fine.
No, for the record, I actually feel quite loved when these diss tracks come out. Like
I don't know. He came in hot
I
when
feel-
he knocked on the
did.
apartment door. He
I
was just
came-
like, I was listening to diss tracks just now, like getting in the mindset. And I'm like, oh my god, he hates me.
walking into the Lions Den.
Oh my.
It's the Lions Den right now. Anna, do you have anything to contribute?
No, I guess, I have something to contribute. You were one of the most creative people I know. This twisted tea is done. I can't drink no more of this. No, but I enjoy the banter of you guys going back and forth, and I'm just like, how the hell are they even coming up with stuff like this?
That's
but
true.
the whole
That's
thing
true.
that you put together, because I wasn't a part of the diss track.
Which one? What are you talking about?
She was a part of the diss track.
I wasn't a part of the big diss track.
Your mom was a part
You're
of
the
the
one
diss
who
track,
told me
which
to
is-
get a bunch of people.
Your mom was a part of the diss track, which means that you were a part of the diss track. I don't want to hear it.
She's the one who's like,
I don't want to
we
hear
should get
about
a bunch
it
of
from you, dude.
people.
I don't want to hear about it from you at all, dude. Like, you were just like, oh,
I actually remember it
Kanan did
was-
this all by
Yeah.
himself. No. That's not.
I don't remember how that came to be. Actually, the last diss track. I don't think I was the one who was like, let's get a bunch of people.
You basically put the whole thing together.
Yeah.
At least when it came to like the verses, and everyone was
Right.
like excited.
Well,
We're on to is that barbacoa?
The next sauce is the Hot Ones Los Calientes Barbacoa, which has a Scoville of 33,000. We're jumping
33,000.
33,000.
Not even 3,300.
Nah,
33,000.
33,000. We added a zero. We're into the 3 zeros now,
baby.
I mean, I'm just gonna put my
Yeah,
in
do a
here.
little dip. You don't have to go as crazy as me.
Well, I mean, because you're just getting it everywhere, my friend. Okay.
It
It smells like
barbacoa.
I guess it's like a. Is barbacoa like a barbecue sauce?
No,
Nope.
it's a type of meat.
This type of meat.
That is pleasant. Again,
That is pleasant. Why are you drinking all of them?
I don't know.
We were joking.
I need more flavor. This pleases me.
Your
That's
next
my-
next question here, guys. Anna, your workout routine is bar none one of the most impressive I've ever seen, and no one, not even myself, could keep pace with it. Can you then explain how and why I was able to beat you so easily in the 5K at Santa Monica?
Wow. This is not.
Okay, I can explain that easily because you had come into the 5K that you were trying to. So you quite easily turned on
That
the boost.
backfired. That backfired.
And basically,
You can't post that. You can't post that.
that's why.
You can't ask a question like that.
And you literally said, "Man, I couldn't stop. I had to keep going. Like I had to make sure." You
Whoa, I was ahead of you. I was ahead of you long before
How do you know we're the?
I was ahead of you long before I knew that you fucking.
Well, I saw everything. So. I mean, you wanted to know a fact, and I'm just telling
That's
you.
crazy. I was ahead of you the whole time. I was ahead of you literally the whole race, long before I knew any additional circumstances were
I
there.
mean, I don't know when she.
And we went in the
jumped
same group. You and I
Word.
were stopping those stoplights right next to each other.
Be a
I
loser.
had
So-
nothing.
Wow.
I had nothing but just speed and time on my side.
And
That's
love.
all I had.
And love. And that's what I wanted for you, okay? Meanwhile,
I came up with that just now.
me and Kanan are just trying to get through life, right?
I was so far behind you. I'm not even in the same track as you. All right, so it seems like these questions are maybe taking a turn for.
No, I was
The
just
worst
telling him
here.
why I thought he basically got to the finish line
He got
before I
extra
did.
motivation.
Yeah, exactly.
No extra motivation. It was just.
That
I
is
was
not
just
what you
just
said.
faster. I was just faster than you. That's
That's
really what
not
happened.
what you told me.
You run all
When
the time.
I crossed the finish line, there was a bulge. I'll tell you that much.
Put that in the
We
file.
can't put that in either.
You can't put that in,
It's
dude.
just the
You can't put that in, dude.
magic of editing.
Damn it,
I
dude.
can take all
That's
this
so
out.
funny. That's so good, dude. That's so good.
I miss hangs like this. We should do this more. Oh my god,
All
this
right.
is pretty good. I don't mind the rocket pop. It's pretty
Hey, we're gonna move on, everyone.
Okay. Wait, are we going to the hot sauce?
Just in
He's like,
case.
cut that whole thing.
Just in case. Hey, Anna.
Save it for a blooper.
hey, Anna.
I know.
Hey, Anna.
Listen
you
to
had, you had your bike stolen one day.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That must have been a really difficult day for you.
Yeah.
What work have you done on yourself to overcome that incident?
I realize now to never leave anything on a patio not locked.
Especially
And-
in LA.
Especially in LA.
Yeah.
And I had a bike lock and I should have locked it and
Yeah.
I didn't. But it also made me come to realize that my dogs are worthless because they didn't bark at all to let me know that there was an
Oh.
intruder on my balcony.
Dang it. Dang it.
So Baxter and Nala, if you're watching this,
Knowledge is like.
leave her to alone.
I am sorry you had your bike stolen, though.
It's okay. I like how you
I feel the
deflected from that
sincerity.
question
Yeah.
to this question. He's like, okay, just
I
easy
won't.
questions from now
Can
on.
I confess something?
What's that?
Before you guys wrote your most recent diss, I'd already started planning another diss track, and
Uh-huh.
so I just started taking notes on things that I'm like, what can I use against these two?
Mm-hmm.
And the very first thing I wrote in that note was Anna got her bike stolen. Like that was the very.
Wow.
So that note starts.
I
with
thought you
that
were gonna say
fact.
the 5K, and I was like, if he says something about
No,
the 5K,
I don't think the
I'm
5.
coming back.
I don't think
If
the 5. I don't think the 5. I don't think
it
the
would be
5K
a diss
happy
against
yet.
me for the 5K. Taking 45 minutes? Man, I'm slow.
You're fine.
No.
You're fine. You're fine.
No, I have no disses for you.
Okay.
I have no
No
disses for
disses
you,
for
sir.
the misses. Oh, let's
right.
do it next one.
Hey, all right.
All right.
So the next hot sauce is the Hot Ones Los Calientes Rojo, which comes at a Scoville level of 49,000.
Whoa, okay. This one, again, is liquidy. I'm not a fan
Here,
of the
so
liquids.
let me do this. Okay, never mind.
Fountain of Youth.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna pour it, let me.
Let me get the droppings.
Get the droppings, yeah. A Rojo shower, if you will.
It is a Rojo shower.
Cheers. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, yeah, that's
I would,
pretty good.
I would get that again.
Oh, you're starting to cough a little bit.
Yeah, well,
Do you need anything?
nope. It's just a preemptive cough.
All right.
Ice
No,
cream?
milk.
It's
No, I'm
it's a
good.
protective cough. You ready for your question?
Yes, question.
Right. Here we go. We're going to wait for that one. Kanan, at work, Anna is often known as the one who keeps her nose down and takes every appointment available. How is she different during the pod?
Interesting. Well, I think it definitely applies over as well because she's very intentional with like recording or like planning and making sure that our podcast is prioritized.
Sick, dude.
Yeah, and like sometimes because I have a hard time like planning, and sometimes Anna's really good about just like, hey, like keeping me accountable, be like, hey, when are we doing the next thing? Like, let's plan it out. And it's just like she's very. I'm speaking like she's not here. She's right here. It's so funny. Anna, she's like she just lets loose a lot. If we're going out dancing, doing pride stuff, she's laser focused. She knows what she wants. And then she does it.
That's one of the things I admire about Anna as
Yeah.
well, is that she knows what there's very few times where I don't know what Anna wants. She's good at communicating that.
Yeah.
And she's good at knowing too.
I wish I would have tore my shirt off that night then.
There's still time.
We have 2 sauces though, so
Hell
let's
yeah,
see what
dude.
happens.
Oh
Hell
God.
yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Do you want to ask another one before we go on? Because this next one, like my brain's already. I feel a little bit.
We're going to ask another sort of behind-the-scenes question
Sure.
of making the podcast. Sippin Truth has built a reputation for its candid conversations and bold opinions. How do you decide which topics to cover? And what's the process for researching and preparing for each episode? And why is a hot dog a sandwich? Go.
Well, let's start answering the
Yeah.
last
Oh, you're gonna do the last
question
one? Okay.
first. You're wrong.
I'm sorry. I said, why is a hot dog a sandwich?
Correct.
I didn't
I reject the question.
I didn't make a
I
statement.
reject the question.
This is my show right now. I don't know that you can
This is
reject the
our
question.
show, and you're
Very sensitive topic, I feel like, for us.
I-
I mean, Pinks said...
Mr.
Pinks
Pinks
said
himself.
that it was a hot dog.
I am Mr. Pinks.
producer. Producer.
Brendan Fraser.
This man. I love him.
National treasure.
I spent $16 on the license of this photo so I could own it, and I paid for it and I framed it. But this
What's free?
this was free. It was a free 8x10 print at CVS.
When they saw it come through, they're like, oh, this got to be free.
We were gonna charge him, but
I really do want to know what when they printed the photo. I do wish I knew what was going on in there.
What the hell is
Dude.
I just remember the one thing because they were trying to find the photo and they couldn't find it. So then when I told them, I gave them the order
Because
number.
they already had it framed in the back of their house.
Right.
And they're like, oh, this one.
I gave them the actual order number and they looked it up. And then literally, because there were 2 ladies. There was one lady by the printer, one lady at the computer. The one lady by the printer saw it and went, like she did one of those. It wasn't like, she didn't audibly make a sound, but she was just like,
Oh.
and the other lady was like, oh, is it the one that's like kind of blurry? And I was like, yeah. She's like, is that intentional? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I promise. It's what we want.
Yeah.
Dude.
That was a side note. Sorry. So the planning of the episodes and like what we talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we kind of wing it. We kind of
Yeah.
see what's available within the certain weeks or months that we want to do things. Like speed dating just happened to be on February 14th.
Yeah.
Coachella was in April, so we knew we had to put it on the calendar. But I don't know, like when movies come up that we really want to watch, beach days like a thing. We have a few things lined up. I don't know. We kind of just see what's available in the time frame and then try to see if we're available to do it.
Yeah, sometimes we go off of spontaneity. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's like, okay, well, here's something that's coming up just around us, or sometimes it's on Instagram and we'll see something get inspired by that. So Anna will send, like, or I will send, be like, hey, let's do this thing. But then sometimes it is structured, like Coachella or like
Right.
Pride, right? Where it's like, we know that these things are coming, so let's like try to make the best of it with our shirts open and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so topics, I feel like it always depends. So like recently in the last podcast, we had that discussion at the end about like bisexuality and like, would you ever date somebody who what? And I remember like Anna posed this idea to me, and I like there was a lot of back and forth because I was like, well, I don't know if this is the right way to ask the question, and like in terms of like actually saying it on the pod, just because like I don't know if people care about my opinion in that way, and like I don't want to create an environment of opposition or people like potentially getting upset at each other, like the listeners, and but overall, like that was just one instance of like, we do have conversations and it's like, oh, well, this would actually it would do more good than bad.
Yeah. But I feel like sometimes when we've tried to have those topics, there's not a lot of people that want to have those conversations.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes it's more of like this environment that they'd rather see us in, like the fun elements of what we do versus like the serious side of what's going on.
That's true.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
I think we just know that that's our audience and we have to cater to that.
And it's been a lot of trial and error. So like we have done Q&As in the past, and then we've realized that people weren't really like receptive to that, or they didn't really like that, wasn't as engaging. And we can also see who listens or how many listens an episode has. So sometimes we kind of base it off of that. Hence why we do episodes like this, because we're just doing stuff that's kind of crazy, but it's also like fun.
Yeah. I think it's what makes us happy, right?
Right, exactly. Well, berries, that was close. I almost died.
I will say, like, what makes your podcast, I don't know if this might be helpful for you guys to know, but one of the things that makes your podcast enjoyable is when it's obvious that you're having fun together. That's the sort of thing, at least for me, that's the thing that'll keep me on the hook for an hour long, is like, if I can tell that you guys are just having a good time together, that's, and not that the posing that sort of serious topic, like, it was a thinker, and I'm glad that it was posed, but also, like, I do think there's a lot of credibility when you're able to acknowledge who your audience is and what it is they're looking for. I would also just say, though, that, like, Anna posed that question at work prior to the podcast.
Right.
And it was something that, like, I could tell you cared about.
Right.
You know what I mean? I could tell you, And so I do think one of the other strengths of this platform that you guys have started to set up for yourselves is this ability to have space for things like that. It doesn't need to take over the podcast. It doesn't need to dominate the podcast. But I also don't think it's, if you're bringing up controversial, it's not that it was that controversial, but if you're bringing up controversial topics to just do that, that's a different podcast.
Right.
I don't think this is that one.
Yeah.
But what made that one work, it was super clear that you gave a shit about it. You know what I mean? So that's as long as you guys care about what you're doing. Like, I think that's the secret sauce for this thing.
Yeah. I mean, I cared about it as well, because I was like, this really does something to me. Like, it evokes something to me emotionally, like having that. But I'm always like more on the scared side, where I was just like, I don't give a fuck. I think Anna had said that to me multiple times. When I said, I was just like, Anna, and I admire your tenacity and drive to just like do whatever the fuck you want. And, like,
but I think it's really been good because we've been able to invite a lot of our friends on this podcast, and I think when they're able to be a part of it, they actually enjoy it as well.
Next
All
one.
right. So I want to establish a new set of rules now.
Okay.
Oh,
With
okay.
these final two wings.
Sure.
How we've been doing it thus far is you'll eat the wing, you'll sort of get your reaction, right? And then I'll ask the question. I'm going to ask the question as you're chewing now.
Oh, God.
Your reaction will most likely occur in your face. You
Sure.
feel free to react however you want, but I do want you guys to start thinking about the answer as the Scoville level of the next one, which is 119,700.
Okay. So wait, which one was this one? Like
40 something.
That was 49.
49.
49,000?
49,000 to 119,700 Scoville level. This is the bomb.
Okay.
We've arrived, folks.
And just like I did with the other ones, I gotta stay true to myself.
I don't think you should do that, but sure if you want to. Kanan!
Good for you, dog.
All right.
You're going to feel that in your soul like that.
I'm feeling it in my ass right now already.
You don't need to do all that.
I was gonna drip on you.
No, I don't want this.
I don't want drippage.
I know I'm literally going to just do that.
I'm scared. All on the floor. What is this little... Are we being fair or what? Come on.
You decided to do that. Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't
man.
decide to do
All right.
that.
This is the bomb. Ladies and gents, go for it.
All right, ask the question.
All right. You've been accused of faking ads and clout. How do you respond to such criticisms? And what's the real story behind your advertising strategy?
Picking ads for clout?
Faking ads and clout. You say that In-N-Out's a sponsor. You say that Dunkin's a sponsor. You say that Wayfair's a sponsor.
Sure.
And I would like to see some evidence of that.
Well, it's all in the pudding.
Did you say it's all in the pudding? That's your answer to the thing that I just said to you?
Yep.
I don't know what the question was.
Yeah, what's the question? Sorry?
All right. Yeah. You both have been accused of faking ads and
Oh!
clout.
Okay.
How do you respond to such criticisms? And what's the real story behind your advertising
I
strategy?
still didn't hear the question.
I'm gonna go get milk.
This is the bomb. Thank you, producer. That's the producer, Alyssa, everyone.
Wait, what's the question?
Yeah. Yeah. You guys have been accused of faking your ads.
Stop right there. Who's accusing us of faking ads?
Several people. Faking ads and sponsors.
Can I have their names?
Tissues.
Brendan, BB.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, what proof do you have that they're fake?
What? That I haven't seen any fucking donations from these ads.
How do you know what
I've never
donations are
seen.
coming in?
We're not gonna get released our bank statements.
Because no,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
I'm not saying you should release your bank statements. I'm saying that
Can I get
typically, like, they'll give you like free
Fiji
shit
water in
to
the fridge.
work on or whatever. But all I've seen are little sketches, little fake sketches about Wayfair, In-N-Out, or things like that.
Sure.
Yeah,
That
but
pop up on the.
You-
Well, so when we made partnerships with these brands, they asked us to sign a non-disclosure agreement,
Right.
so we cannot show proof.
Right. Of course.
oh, that feels good.
Right. But you know how when brands like, when they get something
feel
and they're, hiring an influencer to do something, right? They're asking like, hey, will you put this in the pod? Will you like advertise this specific thing?
Yeah.
Like I've just not seen any evidence of you guys doing that. I've just kind of seen you guys throwing names around and putting them in sketches
Well,
and whatnot. And the sketches are very entertaining. I'm not trying to take away from the sketches at all.
Well,
But-
why would we make random ads
Well,
for
I
these
think-
companies?
No, this is
like,
this
when
is
we
a great
record-
question. That's why I'm asking.
When we record at my house, we're recording on literally the couch that Wayfair got us.
right.
And when you're sitting on the other
I'm sorry,
chair.
the couch that Wayfair got you
Correct.
that you paid nothing for.
How can you prove that I paid for that?
I'm just asking if you paid for it.
I did not pay for it.
Okay.
Wayfair-
I need to get milk.
I feel sick.
Oh! Oh!
I just want to know. How you guys go about.
we
It is quickly turned into a tornado in here. Twisters coming out soon.
July 18th.
And HBO Max in a month.
Well, I like
By
to
the
say
way, Twisters is not sponsoring this podcast, y'all.
But they could. They see what we do with our sponsors. So what was the question?
I think we've got our answer. We can go ahead and move on.
I
That's
like
all
to
good.
thank our sponsors for sponsoring us.
Yeah.
And
No
now
publicity is bad publicity.
I bet
That's
you
all I'm
fucking
going to say.
would.
Tillamook sponsored this podcast.
Tillamook, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Ad card. Hey, Daisy, heard about Tillamook's new ice cream flavors?
You bet, Bessie. Our cream milk makes them the best.
I'm dreaming of Oregon strawberry. So creamy.
And old-fashioned vanilla. No artificial stuff, just pure goodness.
Tillamook is the cream of the crop. Tillamook ice cream, made with love and the creamiest milk from happy cows like Bessie and Daisy. Treat yourself to a scoop of pure joy.
And Fiji water as well, thank you.
Ad time! Close your eyes and imagine a place of untouched beauty. A place where water flows naturally through volcanic rock, gathering essential minerals that give it a smooth, refreshing taste. This is Fiji water. Every sip is a journey through the Every sip is a journey to the serene islands of Fiji. Feel the purity, the clarity, and the natural goodness of Earth's finest water. Let it refresh your body.
Who's writing this script? This is so fucking hard to talk.
Let it refresh your body and mind, bringing a moment of calm to your day. Fiji water, naturally filtered, perfectly balanced. Embrace the tranquility and purity in every drop.
These fucking birds are so fucking loud.
Take a deep breath.
See, now my mic's too close.
Take a deep breath. Hydrate and enjoy the pure, refreshing taste of Fiji water. Now back to our show. Did we finally get it? Jesus.
And Despicable Me.
Ad time!
Hello, dear listeners. It is I, Flu, Gru's third cousin. I have some fantastically despicable news for you all. Get ready, because Despicable Me 4 is here. That's right, more minions, more mischief, and of course more of Gru's delightful despicable deeds. In this new adventure, you'll see our beloved characters face new challenges, cook up new schemes, and embark on hilarious escapades. Expect bigger laughs, more heartbreaking moments, and the kind of fun that only Despicable Me family can deliver. Remember, even the most despicable villains need a little fun and family time. See you at the movies.
Did you say Fiji water? Despicable Me.
Wait, hold on.
Stop! You sexually harassed my penis.
Okay.
Dog. Not allowed to say that.
Oh, just bleep that part out.
Ask more questions, please, because I'm still.
We're gonna stay on this one for a little bit.
Oh, it's bad.
Your eyes say.
Kanan, can you do a JFK impression right now? Do you think?
No problem.
Could you just do a JFK impression, just walking us through the experience you just had with the
Hello, the United States of America. It's me, JFK, your favorite president.
He is my favorite.
I know for a fact that I'll be shot in the head tomorrow, but nothing will be as worse as these hot wings. The bomb is the ultimate bomb. Oppenheimer can also agree.
The last one is called The Last Dab, Apollo.
Okay, I will say all these tasted good.
Yeah, like I would eat that at barbecue.
That did not taste good.
Wait, I'm not ready.
I do want to try the bomb before I.
Oh, we are going to have you all try it.
Can I try it now?
Yeah, try it now. Try it now.
Yeah, is there another wing?
So we need to
Is that
see your
good?
reaction.
You want
A
more?
little more.
All right.
Oh,
Cheers.
It didn't hit me right away.
No, it took a bit, but then it like hits, and then my mouth was on fire.
Ooh, there it is.
And that's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah.
Do you want some milk? I can see his eyes tearing, so.
That's good.
And you don't need ice cream or milk.
I would eat another one.
No,
Yeah?
you would
No,
not.
I'm not hungry. That's delicious. I see why people like that. Yeah.
All right, how many more questions do you have, Brendan?
I have a lot, but we can call it whatever you want.
How about you try to ask us a question now, and you see if you can ask a question.
I'm not gonna try this one, guys.
I'm no quitter. I doused it again.
No, great. All right.
It's on fire.
Your producer plays a crucial role, but often stays in the background. How does their contribution shape the final product? And what's one thing listeners might be surprised to learn about the production process on her end?
You know, when Anna and I are recording our podcast, sometimes it's nice to, because sometimes having a conversation with each other is like, it's good, but like having a producer there to like just be there to like laugh with us, it adds an element of just like kind of fun for us, like someone's like listening in the moment and actually listening, like laughing along, like we're actually creating good, like fun content. So it's like just fun and like an affirmation. It helps us, you know, sometimes it's hard for us to get our minds there.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't speak for Anna, but it's hard for me to get my mind there, just like, you know, being a jokester, like having fun. But, you know, sometimes having producer there is just, it's nice. Anna, you have anything to speak to that?
No, and I think she reminds us to make sure that our social media is up to par. Yeah, and popping.
Has to be.
Yeah.
Has to be these days.
And is there a behind the scenes fun fact, specifically with producer?
I will say, if it wasn't for producer, I wouldn't have never watched Max Keeble.
That's also true. Sometimes my recommendations aren't good enough, and so sometimes it takes producer to like egg on a little bit too. Like, come on, like, you know.
Do you guys like? You guys start filming or you're planning a podcast, and you're like, do you only refer to her as producer? Like, how often?
It depends. We usually use producer in the first person, but sometimes depending on story. But I try to just say producer.
Do we not want her name to be known? Or?
Good question. Why did we start calling her producer? Just kept it.
I don't know, from day one.
Yeah.
Maybe because she was there with us day one.
Yeah, day one. She was with us
Day
through
one.
thick and thin. She was making sure that
She got the
being
social
recorded,
media.
social media.
She was posting it. Helped us with the mic stuff. Yeah.
Lisa, how do you feel about that?
I can't talk right now.
Cool.
Focusing on No, Kanan.
No, please don't.
For
We should
what?
close it out as that, though.
What?
For the listeners.
Another one.
Another one.
This one's a penis.
Then you said
Dude,
that.
why is everything's a penis to you today?
Everything's
Stop
a penis.
it, dude.
Is that what you really want?
That's
Is that what you really want?
Everything's a penis.
Or look at.
He's telling you no.
You're just taking pictures of it.
I'm taking pictures.
Are we all doing it at the same time?
What are we doing? Are we doing another Da Bomb?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Why? Why are we doing that?
Because you liked it so much.
No, I want you to. I don't want to do it.
But you liked it so much. You said that.
Oh, all right.
I don't want to do it either.
If Anna has to do it, you.
Yeah, because
you're the
honestly,
producer.
all these, even this one,
It's fine.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's the same amount as last
It's
time.
literally more.
I cannot.
I mean, he was.
Okay, I'm worried about you.
I just have a little.
Okay. I just want to drip.
How about everybody does it and no one can have anything to drink for at least
No.
a minute?
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
No.
I'll start.
all right.
I'll start the timer.
Okay.
All right. So ask the question, then
Okay.
we'll
Let's
eat
do
it.
2 minutes because I feel like a
Fuck
minute
yeah.
will go by fast.
Fuck yeah.
Well, no one said do that. Everyone literally did a dab. You would want to do that. I want everybody to know if something happens
Okay,
to
well,
Kanan.
cheers. Come
He
on.
chose.
I have to
do
ask a
this.
question.
I was
first.
courageous as
But we
fuck.
can cheers.
All right, I'm ready.
We can at least say that I had the most
All right.
hot sauce today.
Here is the question. Are you ready?
Okay.
The Alvarado family, Anna's family, the Alvarado family dynamic is central to your podcast. How has your family influenced your approach to creating content? And what are some memorable moments that have shaped the Sippin Truth regarding the Alvarados?
Am I doing this now? Or
Okay,
am I...
cheers.
So now we're going to cheers. We're gonna
Cheers,
cheers.
everybody.
Cheers.
You on the question?
Happy
Here we go.
Halloween.
I like how we fucking. How has your family been like a major influence in shaping how this podcast forms and is formed and works?
Ooh, you want to take that one away since you're not?
Your dogs are also included in this.
Ooh, yeah. I think you should start this because you're the outside coming into the family.
I'm on a whole other plane of existence right now.
All right, we are about a minute in to no drink. I don't know that the question is going to get answered in the next minute.
The Alvarados.
Ha!
Okay. I'm gonna die.
We're at 136. Where all Kanan's crying. That's gonna make me cry.
I guarantee he's gonna just.
Oh, Anna, I've never seen you cry before. Big day.
We're almost there though.
10 more seconds.
I feel like I'm swimming.
You are. Three, two, one.
Okay.
That's not enough. Oh, I can pee so bad.
Don't touch your pee-pee. Okay, I feel better. Oh, this hurts.
Yeah, that sucked.
I will say, I think one of the. Are you ready to talk about the question?
Let him record.
I don't even remember the
You
question,
have like
guys.
hair in your mouth. Because one of the questions was like favorite memory. I think I have two. One, when you included Baxter, and we cut to different shots of Baxter when he was in the background of the beanbag. I had so many compliments on that. And Baxter became a star overnight.
What the fuck are we talking about here?
The question.
The question you asked us.
Oh!
You good?
The sauce has landed on the back of my tongue and it's staying there. The Alvarados.
Who's telling us something?
Oh, sorry.
I do like this one too.
The Alvarados are such a fun bunch of
Agreed.
like they each have their own unique characteristic and personality.
Yeah.
And we use that in our podcast to our advantage to be like, you know, here's some fun things that we could do.
Right.
But
it was really exciting when she wanted to come on, and she was really like, I want to do a diss. Like, she heard your diss and was like, oh, no, not Brendan coming for the family. Let me get on this track.
I thought it didn't come from the family. It came from the podcast. I love the Alvarado family.
The podcast involves me, which is her family.
I didn't even. What's crazy though is I didn't even say anything about you directly.
But even your mom, like, she had that potted plant thing. It's like, we get to let those things shine. It's really fun to see.
That's true.
Yeah, so I'm really grateful for y'all letting me into your lives, and we get to make this fun podcast. And even, like, sometimes even your sister's poetry event, right? It's like, even though...
Oh, yeah.
Did we talk about that in the pod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We came to the poetry event, because there's been that other one. Yeah.
They wouldn't even call you by your name. They call you producer.
I think she wanted the anonymity.
Anonymity? Anonymity.
Anonymity.
All right.
Is that true? All right. Well, hey, that's a Sippin Truth, folks. What do you guys have coming up? What?
You go ahead on it, please.
Okay.
I'm dying.
We have actually a number of things coming up.
Beach
but
Day.
I think Beach Day is the one we're most excited for. So we'll be filming some content when we're out there. I think everything else will kind of keep a surprise so we can keep everybody on their toes. Okay.
Well,
And-
thank you, everybody. We'll see you on the next episode. I'm about to shit my pants.